The Dyson Sphere's construction is rapidly accelerating. We're belatedly painting our research cubes, actually over here. And then we may just need to make a surprise visit to a key world we haven't seen in what feels like 10 episodes or more. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Dyson Sphere Program in our Alpha Andromedae series. So I have, as of last episode, we have the purple cubes painted. And I think the green cubes are going to be pretty easy to paint, all considered. So I'm going to change things up here in order to facilitate that. We're going to delete a section of this line because it clearly doesn't need to be configured. It doesn't need to rise up that quickly. And actually what I can do here is bring the line this way, and then we'll go ahead and elevate it here instead. Now, I think this should work. Yep, there we go. Okay, so having done that, I now no longer need to have a split here. I can go ahead and delete that. And I will just pull from that line. And as a consequence of that, there are still 2 lines of gravity matrices that need to be painted. But I can do that with relative ease. So let me take a look at... actually see some opportunities here for painting multiple cubes that need painting. I would prefer to paint them coming in. I think that would be ideal. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can get away with that. Game is misbehaving. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. All right. What if I did this, though? All right, now what if I reversed your direction? And will that work? Ha! Beautiful. Now, will you let me put a freaking... No, you won't. You won't, because you're mean. Because you're rude and you're mean. Well, what if we did this? What if we did this? This is going to be very haphazard, but I think I can make it work. Famous last words, I suppose, but I think I can make it work. Okay, so actually still noticing it's going to be a challenge. Is it possible? I wonder. Oh my god. All right. That was unexpected. Well, that might give us the room we need. Yep. So if we paint those there, and this is the output for these, so we'll paint these here. Beautiful. We just need to get the line for the paint in there. And we have both our immediate yellow and red cube output done, which is beautiful. So, and I think I might actually be able to get that paint line worked out. It's just a matter of possibly getting a splitter in here at the right spot. Let me make sure there's nothing more I need in this general direction. Doesn't seem so. All right, so let's continue to do what we were doing before. I want to make sure I stay on track with this. We are kind of going backwards. I saw that opportunity, so I wanted to chase it, and we'll come back to that in a second. But we have our purple cubes completely painted. Let's go ahead and look at the green cubes and see what we can do here. We have the option to paint these. Yeah, we need to paint them in 2 different spots, if possible. Or, even better, hang on, let's not do that. And let's actually just... Hold on. Wait, that might not work. Actually, it will, because I'm going to delete the triple output. It's no longer needed. It was perhaps never needed in the first place. Look at that beautiful spaghetti. Look at it. You have no choice. Look at it. All right. These are not input chips. They're going out. So we need a painter here, and that's every green cube now will be painted. So I think, yeah, this is a clear opportunity right here. Mind you, while we're doing this, the Gakrix Dyson Sphere is building at an incredibly accelerated rate, and we're going to have a lot to look at the next time we visit that system, even if we visit from a distance. So that's exciting. For now, I just want to get paint into this general area. Now, I have two goods here which actually need to be painted, so let's see if we can arrange that. So that's an output. This is an input. So what I need to do is, let's see. Oh, this should be perfect, actually. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting it to work this nicely. I'll have to do a little bit of maneuvering to make this work, but I think this is going to put the lines in a lot of kind of ideal places automatically. Alright, let's delete you, and I want you to go down to the first level so that I can just do this. Alright, so those are painted already, just like that. And then, yeah, that's an output. So I think I just need to move this. Need to get this line across here, like so. We do need to make sure that's powered, but that's not a problem. And then we'll just do that. Alright, so those are obviously painted on their way in. Now, we clearly are producing fewer of these. Yeah, we need more plane filters. I'm not sure what the freaking deal is with plane filters here. I mean, because we have plenty of resources, I just don't think I'm producing enough of them. Yeah, that's all it comes down to. I'm just not producing enough plane filters. Even though we have... Didn't we set some up? What's going on here? Yeah, so we definitely have an excess of these now. There's an argument that maybe I could make more plane filters at some point in the future. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to keep working on just expanding our... like, just getting research cubes proliferated. This has been put off for most of the series, and we're done with that. So we're going to get this taken care of. But I'm just looking at other opportunities to make things more efficient now that we're at that point. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so with that, that's both of the inputs. And you can see the lenses slowly making their way, the fully proliferated lenses slowly making their way toward the matrix lab here. So, with that, that's our output, those are our two inputs, and that is the sole output of this facility, so that's handy. So all of our purple and all of our green are now proliferated. And you can actually see that we're getting proliferated ones here sent down the line. So that's already happening. That's quite good. Next up, also let's take a look at power on this planet. Yeah, we're still fine on power. Okay, so in that case, yeah, let's go ahead and bring this line out and then see what we can do with it, if anything at all. Because there are... Where are the ones that I needed to build on? Yeah, it was right in here, actually. That's... Wow. Wow, that is, like, crammed into that corner. Love that. Love it for me. It's great. So great. So fantastically great. Alright, so I guess yellow cubes just need to be next. Now, that's our output for the yellow cubes. We need to look at our input for the yellow cubes. Input is here. And actually, we will need to do a little bit of work to get this to function properly. So we'll get this to loop around. And yeah, I would rather have the paint like so. Now, interestingly enough, I think in this case, I'm going to take this paint line. This is just an obvious chance. I would feel silly overlooking it, especially given overlooking that paint on Gakrix Prime a few episodes back. All right, so that's one input. Now we just need to get the diamond. Oh, the diamonds are actually already painted, so that's great. I don't have to worry about giving them additional paint. So now these are getting painted on their way in, and so that just leaves the yellow output. So it's time for me to actually figure those two painters out. Let me see what would be the smartest way to do this. I'm trying not to go too far, like up and over any lines, but I might not have a choice. I might not have a choice. I might just have to. Or I could do that. I see. All right, perfect. Perfect. We've got it. I'm going to have to kind of... Yeah, this is going to be a little awkward. Are those already... Hold on. Excuse you. Those are painted, right? Okay, they will be. Yeah. I can tell. They will be. They're just filtering in very slowly. All right, so literally, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Doesn't get better. Okay, so now we have both the output and the input of the yellow, green, and purple cubes proliferated. And so let's take a look at red. The output of red is also proliferated already, so it's just a matter of getting the inputs proliferated. It looks like we may already be done with that, though. Yep, those are all already fully proliferated. Seems like maybe the hydrogen could use a little bit of love here. Could I potentially sneak a painter in right there? Not just yet, no. Okay, well then that just leaves blue. I'm not going to worry too much about that, about the 3-star proliferator. I know that's very anti-perfectionist of me, but if you haven't noticed since I brought the channel back, I've got kind of an anti-perfectionist stance on a lot of stuff right now. I can't afford to be perfectionist in anything in my life, including on YouTube. So we're just enjoying the game, and that's just the way that it is. Take it or leave it. Thanks for coming. And I don't say that with any kind of saltiness. I've got a smile on my face right now. Like, that's just the way it is at the moment, and I'm loving it. So we're not going to worry too much about, like, okay, there's one less echelon on that particular, resource coming into the red cubes. I'm just not going to sweat it. So, okay. Yeah, this one actually is going to be this is going to be a doozy. So, yeah, I really don't love this at all. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Trying to think. So we have blue cubes coming over here. Could those be painted anywhere? There may be an opportunity here. Hang on. Let me see if maybe, just maybe, you will let me do something silly like this. And then if let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Oh my god, it's gonna work. Okay, so if... Okay, this is absurd, but it's gonna work. Let me delete a few lines here. Please, for the love of God, tell me I can put it... All right, good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's... probably sound like I'm out of my mind. Alright. Alright, so now we've got that sorted. I haven't actually plugged up the paint yet. Alright, glorious. Alright, so we've got that hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, this is... Actually, it's working beautifully. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we're just going to come down here. Ooh, this is where it's going to suck. Hang on. I'm going to have to... In order to make this work, please, game, do not be mean to me. Please do not be mean. Let me merge these lines. You son of a bitch. Okay. You let me merge those same kind of lines in so many other circumstances, but not that one. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Well, I'm still gonna delete this line here. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Would this work? Oh. No! It's not going to work. I got so excited. I got so excited. Is that going to work? No. Alright. 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 Game's making me fight for it. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fair. It's to be expected. Alright, so let's get those reconnected and maybe bring this connection back a little farther. Yep. Will you fit one there? No, you won't. Just like I knew you wouldn't, which is why I tried to fit it the other way. So, what that means is I need to try to get that splitter placed in a slightly different position. And I don't know if it's gonna let me do this, but I have to try. Alright, so if we position it there, okay, there's our painter, at least. But now we have to figure out how to connect this bastard. Can I sneak you through here? I can. Can I sneak you through there? I can. Alright, we can just bring it around. There we go. It's ugly. It's a long line. But it works. Alright, so let me just bring you, like, here. And there's that. We'll delete that. And now what we can do is just have this ground line come out. And we've got that reconnected. Okay, so let me make sure I'm not losing my absolute mind. So we have our output line. It is coming out here. It is feeding up into this. And we needed that turn in order to make this line long enough. That's why we did that. And then it's coming through here. God, everything's so glowy. I love it. Then Okay, it's getting split here, and it's going to the universe matrices, but then it also gets split here. Now, why did I need the second painter? Why am I even doing this? Yeah, what was I thinking? Hang on. If this is the one line that needs to be painted, oh my gosh, yeah, that's not even necessary. Everything's going to be painted. It's fine. All I needed was to get it connected. Okay, I feel better now. That's kind of annoying. Didn't realize it. Wasn't thinking, but got it figured out. All right, so yeah, everything's going to be painted just fine. Just like that. All right, so the other resources I need painted are these. That's going to be challenging too. I can probably just change the way the inputs work though, if I had to guess. Yeah, tell you what, here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to completely delete this input there. And you just heard it go quiet. And that's because we're going to pull off of that line instead. And I think I can actually... Oh, actually that might not work. Hold on, let's delete that. I might need to move the line to make that work. Oh, how are you going to tell me I can't do that? That's so rude. Oh, there we go. That works. All right, I want you to pull from there. There we go. Now we'll have a bit more room. Now this copper here, I just need to move it over by one tile. I don't think I need to actually move it fully. I'm just going to move it over. Just going to move it over. That's all. And we can delete you. And now as a consequence, I think I can get... Nope, apparently not. Let me think. Is there a way to get these better positioned? I would guess no. I can very clearly paint these, clearly and easily paint these right here. So that's at least solved. Yeah, it's just these that are a problem. Actually, though, yeah, it doesn't... These can go a little bit farther. I didn't realize it, but if I... Okay, this might be the solution. Alright, those are good. Oh boy. What are you gonna let me get away with here? No, it didn't. Game, listen. Oh, that's annoying. How far back did that line go? I don't even know. It went all the way down here. Okay. Okay, now I'm actually looking at this, wondering where exactly the line went. Yeah, okay, so I can see where the outputs were here. Here we go. God, it's so obnoxious. Collide with other object. Yeah. Oh my god, I just deleted another line. Kill me. Are you serious? I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to delete a section of the line, but you selected the whole line like a jerk. I don't even know why, because I wasn't holding the shift button. Okay. Which line was that? is this one. Yeah, it was an input line going here and ending there. All right, so at least it wasn't a complex line that I just lost. All right, so now let's move this all the way down. It's kind of amazing that just 2 chip factories, and by chip I mean circuit board factories, have been fueling this for the entire game. Just 2. Just the 2. It's kind of crazy. Alright, it doesn't seem like that one quite reconnected, so let's... Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, so I just need to get... I've got painters down on that. I just need these proliferated, and I don't quite see how I'm going to do it. Just going to be a little bit more careful with my belt deletion now. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I really just want everything that comes in here to get proliferated. Will one fit if I try to put you here? No, one will not fit. I don't think one fits if I try to do this either. I'm trying to think of another way to do this. So we have these. Is that a feed? It is a feed. Is that the only feed? No. Why is it doing that? I'm not holding shift. That's the 3rd time in one freaking episode. Now at least that confirms it. Like, I'm not doing that on purpose. It's deleting the whole line. I don't want to do that. Sorry, y'all. I know it's annoying, but, like, at least that confirms that it's not me, like, hitting the wrong thing. Holy crap. Right, at least that wasn't that long of a line, but damn. So, yeah. Alright, game. Be nice to me now. Like, I'm not holding shift. Okay. Spent almost 30 minutes, well, not on this one problem, but 30 minutes getting this fixed up. Talk about a problem-solving episode. Or spaghetti mess episode, depending on how you want to look at it. So yeah, that's an output. Why don't I just change the way I'm thinking about this? I'm going to move that. And let's, first of all, make sure that both of these inputs are present. They are. Alright, so this is where these are actually coming in over here. So painting those is pretty straightforward, because we just put a painter there. So with that in mind, yeah, actually, let me just pull some in here. I can completely delete this line that I just rebuilt. It's not needed. And there we go. There we go. Alright, so now we just have to make sure we get the paint into the right places and we'll be golden. Alright, so that's hooked up. We probably can just bring it in from another splitter somewhere. That would be my preferred course of action at this point. We might even be able to bring it in from here. Let's see if there's another one nearby that would work more effectively for that. So much for that surprise visit to another planet, because we're 30 minutes in. But this means all of our research cubes are proliferated from the ground up. So, you know, that's a huge step in the right direction. It's very belated, but proliferator paint is not something I've messed with as much, obviously, and so, you know, especially when playing for a series like this, I'm not going to pick up on something that's very new quickly, while also, like, bringing it into my descriptions and understanding of the game in a way that's cohesive and quick. It's just not going to happen because of the nature of the content. So I don't see any other paint nearby that I could move. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just use this splitter. Yeah, this is a little bit messy, but this is going to be the best way to do it. So let's get it done. Hello? Okay, just kidding. It's not going to be the best way to do it because I can't bring something across to those lines. There we go. Tried to do that a second ago and it wouldn't let me, but we're good now. So there's that. There's this. Let's actually elevate it directly and start bringing it over here. Oof. Alright, so in order to get that working, we're going to have to change the elevation on these lines, which is not a problem. I'm okay with it. Let's delete that. First things first. We're going to get you plugged in. Slope too steep? Oh, hello. Didn't notice that. You're a level higher. Well, I did notice that because I built it that way, but just hadn't remembered. So fastest way to get it up to that next level. Perfect. Like so. Oh, perfect. It's gonna just build it. Okay. I can't believe the game did that automatically. That is the messiest. Look at that. Look at that. It literally looks like a spaghetti noodle. Not even a little bit off. That's so funny. All right, so with that, that's all of our blue cubes. Every single one of them. So now it's just a matter of painting. There's a couple things we need to do. Oof. Yeah, because I need to get this one painted, and I need to get that one painted. So ideally, I'm going to need a splitter. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm going to do this the quick and messy way. Because it'll work. We're at the end of the episode. And I can't be buggered. So we're not going to worry about it. Bring this up. And then if I build a splitter right here. Connect it there. All right, there's one. And there's a lot of buildings in my way, but I'm going to try to go ahead and get the second one up and running. I don't want to delete an entire line this time. I really don't know why I was doing that. Just a little bit janky. Happens to the best of us, I guess. Alright, so that's not moving. Yeah, I think there's a clearer opportunity just to get it elevated over here. And then maybe elevate it again. Wait, no. Need to bring it here. And then elevate it again. Nope, just once. There we go. Oh my god, this is so messy. Why is this so messy? But it's almost done. Because that is it. And with that, every single piece of our research apparatus on this planet is proliferated. Well, with one exception that's easily rectified. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually easily rectified. Let's go ahead. Well, you know what? Why not go ahead and do this properly? I'm going to trace these back closer to the source because I know there's paint over here anyway. Yeah, it's literally right here. Let's break that paint line real quick. Need foundation support. Of course you do. Of course you do. Alright, so now all of those will be painted, and I just want to make sure that... Hang on, which way is this one going? Oh, nice. I didn't realize that would hop back over like that, but it worked perfectly. Okay, so now every single component of our research apparatus over the course of this episode has been proliferated. That's satisfying as hell. You want to know what's even more satisfying? We're about to go back after having spent 30 minutes not looking at it. We're going to fly to Gakrix. I'm not even going to pull up the interface on the way. And we're going to take a good long look at how the Dyson Sphere is doing. As I've said for a few episodes now, we are certainly approaching the end game of this. You'll recall that about 40 episodes ago, yes, 40, I was like, yeah, we're gonna wrap up around 100 episodes after we finish the Dyson Sphere. That was cute. That was super cute. But we are actually reaching the point now where the Dyson Sphere is complete. And I did say that for the purposes of this series, especially since this was a series that, like, this was the second series that I started when I brought the channel back. And I did it, like, for fun because I wanted to play a game that wasn't, like, within the channel's comfort zone, per se. But that was something that really made me happy. Look at that. Look at just the stream. Oh, my God. Those are our solar sails. We're just going to enjoy this cruise for a second, okay? We're gonna cruise in at sublight, maximum speed, but sublight to Gakrix Prime. We're still launching rockets, so the frame isn't done yet, but it's nearly done. Yeah, we definitely have some more panels to add. Let's do that while we're on the way in. That panel's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. Those two are ready. I'm going to wait to cap the ends until everything else is done. Just on general principle, you know? We're probably passing Gakrix Prime right now. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is great. This is great. There are so many complete frames. So the rockets are almost done. And then we'll have a huge relief on our supply chain. An overwhelming sense of relief. Yeah, I think we passed Gakrix Prime. Oh, we didn't actually pass it by that much. Look at this. The timer for the series is down there in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, by the way. We haven't looked at it too much, but we're 83 hours since January. Daily episodes for the most part. Give or take, you know. And this is the result. We've almost got this Dyson Sphere in the bag. So, let's land. And next episode, I'm going to inspect the general health of Gakrix Prime and see what else we can do to further our efforts here. It looks like we are almost out of our backstock of these, but again, I think that will probably not be as big of a problem once we're no longer making rockets. And we're still like producing just copious amounts of solar sails. It's fantastic. And what's the energy production? We're above 50 gigawatts now. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. It doesn't... Look at this. Dyson Sphere slowly coming into view. I love it. All right, well, we're 41 minutes into the episode. That was a highly technical episode of spaghetti management and also a little bit of interface shenaniganry, because I'm happy that like the belt deletion thing happened enough times to realize that it actually wasn't me making like a mistake or like misclicking, because that can happen, but like in this case, nope, that was genuinely the game shift deleting when I wasn't holding shift. And no, my keyboard is not janky. Like, it doesn't have an overly sensitive shift key. So it could just be due to the fact that we're almost 100 hours into a game and everything is a little bit jankier memory-wise when this many moving parts are involved. That's just a fact of life, especially with a game that has as much procedural generation as this thing does. Dyson Sphere Program does not take up a lot of space on the hard drive because a lot of it is done procedurally. So, yeah. It's getting crazy. But this sphere, I mean, we have multiple panels. I think that's the only complete panel, but there are several panels now which are at least partially complete. And we'll probably add some more guns in the coming episodes, would be my guess. Because we're going to be able to. We're going to have the solar sails to spare in order to start filling in these gaps. And in the meantime, like I said, we might have a few surprise visits to make to some other planets based on some stuff I saw in between episodes that I just didn't get to in this one. But for now, I'll stop this one here, and we'll pick it up next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at noon U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.